everyone, it's Shannon Thomas from Natural Wellness Solutions for Kids. How are you? This is the last day of school holidays for us. So I thought it'd be a perfect time. I'm just going through my oily stash for the boys because I want to make sure they're going back to school tomorrow, that I've got my oils ready to get back into our sort of morning routine of putting the oils on. So I thought I'd just show you what we use sort of in the mornings of a school morning. Now, I'm not saying we do this every morning. Sometimes if I've just run out of time or things are a little bit rushed, sometimes I don't get to apply the oils topically to them. And you know what? That is fine. But the one thing I always have going is our diffuser. So I put on our diffuser first thing in the morning. I walk down the hallway. I choose an oil first before I walk out of here. Head down the hallway into the kitchen. I turn the coffee machine on and I pop the diffuser on. So usually over morning, to give you an idea of what oils you may like to put on your diffuser in the morning, I like to use kind of like citrus oils. So anything like Citrus Bliss, that's our invigorating blend. Elevation is our joyful blend. Wild Orange is a very uplifting, energizing oil, and I probably might pair that with peppermint. These two get together a great focus, energizing, motivating oils. So I like to use those. Again, sort of like tangerine, bergamot, litchi, anything that's got citrus in it, you can't go wrong. And then some blends like Motivate or Cheer. So there's some ideas for you that you may like to use to pop in your diffuser first thing in the morning. So pretty much I get up before the boys get up, usually about 5 o'clock. So the aroma of these oils are circulating in the lounge room before they even get up. So as soon as they get up, they're going to get a hit of that fresh, energizing scent. And the oils will hopefully work their magic straight away. So without fail, that is what I do. Now, if I have time, usually when the boys are having breakfast, they sit at the kitchen bench, so it's a bit easier for me to do it. Or if they're sitting on the couch and I'm on the couch, this is when I apply the oils topically. And I've got a bit of a range of what I do. So first is DDR Prime. Now, I'm wondering, do I have the oil? So this is the oil blend for DDR Prime. So this is our cellular complex oil. It's just to help with obviously their cells, but I will actually read you the emotional component of the oil. So it is a blend. It's the oil of transformation. DDR Prime works emotionally as well as physically with the cycles of life and death and personal transformation. By putting off the old, individuals become free to experience the new. So to me, that's great because they're starting a new day. So it's a new experience the new day. So this is kind of like perfect. DDR Prime supports the body's sick or damaged cells to either transition to death or to transform, repair, and renew. So we want to repair and renew the cells. So I like to roll it on the back of the neck, right in this point here, every morning. So the first brain is actually the brain itself. So through the help and support of this blend, individuals can assist their bodies, cells, energy, and emotions in returning to a balanced, healthy, and authentic state. So this is an oil we can use for ourselves as well on a daily basis, but that's what I try and habit of using these oils and looking after, you know, the cells, the brains, their gut and everything like that after a good start. So our DDR Prime come in a soft gel. Now these have just been TGA approved for sale in Australia, which is very, very exciting. As of tomorrow, I think, you can get the soft gels and they are great. And I will pop in the comments the claims we can actually make now on what this product can do. So I'll pop that in the comments later. So that's what I do for their brain. Get them kick-starters. So next I like to work on the second brain, which is the gut. Now the gut is so important, probably more, just as important as the brain. The gut influences the brain and vice versa. So we want to look after the boys' digestive health. So the boys take supplements, again, the children's supplements that you get from the US. Not every day, we're not perfect. They don't do it every day, but we try to most days. But also what we can do is apply an oil to their tummy on a daily basis to look after their gut health. So this has got digestin and wild orange in it. So that's what we do topically to look after their gut. Now to help with focus, kids have all sorts of focus issues. Now there are quite a few different combinations you can try for focus, but if you want one that is specific, has been specifically made, you may like to try InTune. I've actually got the original roller in my handbag because I use it as well. InTune, when you get it, it is in a roller, but it's not diluted. So you actually need to make 3 or 4 other rollers with it. So divvy the oil up into other rollers and top it up with the fractionated coconut oil, and you get 4 rollers out of the one. But this is a blend that is specific to help with any sort of focus issues. It is quite strong smelling, so if the kids don't like the smell, pop it on the bottoms of the feet. But what I do is I like to roll it up and down the boys' spines and on the bottom, the backs of their neck. So another oil that I like to do a sort of layer on top of InTune is lavender and vetiver mix that I've mixed together. So lavender is the oil of communication, and vetiver, while it's known as sort of a calming, restful oil, it's actually a really good one for focus as well. So that's why I like to layer that over the top of InTune. And of course lavender is calming, but it does allow our kiddos that courage to communicate, because it's the oil of communication. So that's what I like to do for focus of a morning. Also, if I can, I will pop some OnGuard on them as well, up and down the spine or the bottoms of their feet. That is our protective blend. So we are being proactive with their health, trying to prevent sort of any illness in the family. And we have done really, really well since we started on our oily journey. I think Finn, we called the doctor out just the other week because he had a bit of a cough, but there was an infectious disease going around in his classroom. So I just wanted the doctor to come check him for that. But generally we have not been to the doctor since because we've been managing quite well using our natural solutions, but that is being proactive by using OnGuard as much as we can every day, pretty much for the whole family, to stay on top of things. Next, I like to use, this is a blend I made up to support the boys' hormones, to sort of just keep them a little bit balanced. Frankincense, rosemary, and balance, just in a roller, to roll on the bottoms of their feet. By the time I get to them, they've already got their socks on, so I usually just put it on their wrists, and that is fine. So if you want help balancing their hormones, that is a good little roller to make up. We are offering that roller to make in our hormones make and take, which is coming up as well, which I'll mention. And next, in this little frankincense bottle, I've got frankincense and copaiba oils mixed together, and I actually like to just pop a couple of drops on the top of their head, just while they're sitting at the kitchen bench. There's a couple of ways you can also pop. We did this for a while, like so. Pop it to the roof of their mouth, like so. Like so. And you can do it that way as well. Or again, you can make it up in rollers. So copaiba is fantastic for the nervous system. It's good for any sort of pain and inflammation as well. Frankincense is the king of oils. He's a great all-rounder. If you can get a bit of frankincense on your kids every day, it's going to benefit so much because it benefits the whole body, okay? And it acts like a bit of a booster to any other oil that you use. Frankincense is going to kickstart it, give it a boost by tenfold. So we like to try and do that if we can. Just pop a drop on the head just because it's easier. So that is pretty much our morning routine. Now it seems like a lot, but once you get the oils out, it's like whip, 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 done in like, you can do one child in a minute. So it doesn't take long. It's just having those oils ready to go and out. I keep this pouch on the kitchen bench, and I open it up and I whip it out and away we go. So it's not hard. So I encourage you to start using your oils on your kiddos every morning before school. Get them off to a really good start. So later in this week, I will cover some of the other things that we do throughout the day to support our kiddos, particularly being back to school and whatnot, and going back doing sports and whatnot. So that's what we might cover this week, a bit of back to school, and show you what we do and see if you can try and incorporate it and start really being proactive in your children's health and wellness. We want to get them off to a really good start because term 4 is always hard. It's hard on everyone. So what else is happening? We had the doTERRA spring tour yesterday. We had Adam Berry, the general manager of doTERRA Australia and New Zealand, come, and a few others from the head office in Melbourne. It was really, really good. I really appreciated that doTERRA actually came to Hobart because we're just such a small state. But I really appreciate that they took the time to make sure they brought the spring tour here. So they basically, we could take a guest that was not a doTERRA member, and then so they could learn about oil. So it was like a little presentation, an oily presentation, about doTERRA, why doTERRA, how to use the oils, how to use them safely. And then there was an enrollment incentive as well. Then we talked about the new products that they've just been released in the US, so that was exciting. And then we talked about the wellness boxes. You can order a wellness box that is a collection of oils that are tailored to a particular not situation, I'm not sure, but so there's an active wellness box which we got for Andrew, so that's got oils to support his active lifestyle. There's a bedtime bliss wellness box that is designed for helping everyone get to sleep or a restful sleep. There's a cooking box, and there's a seasonal box as well to cope with seasons, change of seasons, health and wellness and that sort of stuff. So those boxes we can order through our monthly loyalty rewards program, but they have now made them available as an enrollment collection, enrollment kit. So you can get that wellness box and then and get your doTERRA membership with that. It's just brilliant because these boxes are brilliant and huge savings. So I'll pop some more information about those in the comments because they are brilliant. On the 27th of October, we've got our next Make and Take, which is the hormones, balancing hormones for women, boys and girls. So I will pop the link as well in the comments for you to come along to that if you want to learn a bit more about how to help balance your hormones, but have a foundational sort of lifestyle that will help balance your hormones. So whilst you can pinpoint specific areas, we want to give you the information so you can take on this lifestyle that will ultimately help balance out your hormones for you, your kid, or your kids. So that's what we will do. That's the 27th of October. And then our Christmas Make and Take is coming. We're really excited. That is November the 10th. If that is really popular, we'll probably host another one, but we'll just stick to the first one. So that event has just gone live today, so that's really exciting. So again, I'll pop that link in later. But anyway, this is the last day of our holidays here. I hope you enjoyed the weather. If you're in Hobart, it has been absolutely picture perfect today. It's been beautiful. We spent a lot of time outside today. But now it's time to start getting ready for school, making sure we've got everything organised. So I'll start putting some calming oils in the diffuser around the house this afternoon, get everyone sort of starting to slow down, because the boys have been staying up overnight, so trying to get them now back to normal bedtime is going to be hard. Finn slept in till 9 o'clock this morning, which is highly unusual, and I thought something was up, and sure enough, he admitted to reading his book until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock last night, so that's why he slept in. So anyway, I told him he can't do that now. So we'll start getting ready, start our wind down process now. So anyway, please think if you've got any questions, particularly about sort of our morning routine oils, if you want some more information, or I would love to know what is your morning routine with your kids in terms of your oils, or if you're not using them in the morning and need more suggestions, please just comment below or shoot me a private message. I'm happy to help, because I want you to use your oils daily, morning, noon, night, at work, at home, in the car. You need to be using these oils because we want you to be proactive with your kids' health and wellness, and that's one way to do it, by using your oils every day. But anyway, we'll see you throughout the week. Have a good Sunday night. Bye.